If you're thinking about buying an electric truck right now, you're probably stuck on one question. Do you go with the proven Ford F-150 Lightning or wait for something like the Ram 1500 REV? Because on paper, the Ram sounds almost perfect. Up to 500 miles of range, faster charging, more comfort. But here's the part nobody tells you. This could be the smartest electric truck ever made or a huge disappointment. And the difference comes down to what happens after you actually buy it. Exterior design. The first thing you'll notice about the Ram 1500 REV is something unexpected. It doesn't try to look futuristic. And this changes everything. While trucks like the Tesla Cybertruck go all in on bold, attention-grabbing design, Ram takes a completely different approach. It looks familiar. Strong front, wide stance, traditional proportions. At first, that might feel a bit safe, but here's the reality most buyers don't admit. You don't want your truck to feel like an experiment. You want it to fit your life. And that's exactly what Ram understands. Now look closer and you start seeing the smart EV details. A closed grille improves aerodynamics, smoother body panels reduce drag, modern LED lighting gives it a clean identity. And here's why that matters. Better aerodynamics don't just help on paper, they directly improve real-world range, especially on highways. But this is where things get more interesting. The frunk. It sounds simple, but imagine this. You finish grocery shopping, and instead of mixing everything in the truck bed, you put it cleanly in the front. Or you keep your charging cable separate from tools. That small feature completely changes daily usability. Then there's the power output, up to 7.2 kilowatts from the bed and 3.6 kilowatts from the front. And this is where Ram quietly does something very smart. This isn't just a truck anymore, it's a tool. You can power equipment, run appliances, or even support your home in certain situations. And honestly, this is where Ram understands truck buyers better than most EV companies. Interior and technology. Step inside, and this is where many EVs get it wrong, but Ram doesn't. And this is important, because while a lot of electric vehicles chase minimalism, removing buttons and putting everything into screens, Ram takes a more realistic approach. Yes, you get large displays, digital gauges, and premium materials. It feels modern, it feels expensive, but you're not forced to control everything through a screen. And here's the part most reviews won't tell you. In real driving, screens can be frustrating. You don't want to open menus to change temperature, tap multiple times while driving, take your eyes off the road. You just want things to work. And Ram understands that. Now add comfort into the picture. Softer ride, quieter cabin, more relaxed driving feel. And suddenly, this doesn't feel like a work truck anymore. It feels like a daily luxury vehicle that can also do truck things. Compared to the Lightning, which still leans toward utility, the Ram feels like it was built for long drives, not just job sites. And this is where things start to shift in its favor. Performance and driving. Now let's talk performance. On paper, it sounds impressive. Around 654 horsepower, 620 pound-feet of torque, and 0 to 60 in about 4.4 seconds. That's quick for a full-size truck. But here's where expectations need to be reset. This truck is not trying to be exciting. It's trying to be smooth, stable, and predictable. And that's actually what most buyers want. Because imagine this, you're driving on the highway, towing something heavy. You don't want aggressive acceleration. You want confidence. You want control. And that's exactly how this truck is tuned. But now we need to talk about the biggest promise and the biggest risk, range. Ram claims up to 500 miles of range, with a more realistic version around 350 miles. Sounds amazing, but here's where things get tricky. That 500-mile version may not be widely available, and even if it is, you might never actually experience it, because real life changes everything. Cold weather, range drops. Heavy load, range drops, sometimes dramatically. Imagine this scenario. You're on the highway, towing a trailer, your battery is dropping faster than expected, and the next charger is still miles away. That's not a rare situation. That's a real EV truck limitation. Don't buy this truck for 500 miles. Buy it for what it realistically delivers, closer to 300 to 350 miles. Now, charging. Now here's where Ram might actually win. With an 800-volt system and up to 350 kilowatt fast charging, it's significantly faster than the Lightning. In ideal conditions, about 110 miles in 10 minutes, 10 to 80% in roughly 25 to 40 minutes. And this changes everything. Because faster charging doesn't just save time, it makes the truck feel usable in real life. But there's a catch. If you don't have home charging or reliable fast chargers nearby, ownership becomes frustrating, and this is something many buyers underestimate. Pricing is expected around $60,000 starting, up to $90,000 plus. That sounds competitive, but here's the hidden side. Insurance can be higher, repairs can be expensive, resale value is uncertain. Because EV technology is evolving fast. What feels advanced today might feel outdated tomorrow. Now let's be real. You're not just buying a truck, you're choosing between three very different approaches. Start with the Ford F-150 Lightning. This is the safe, proven option. It starts around the mid-$60,000 range and goes up to about $90,000. You get 240 to 320 miles of range, up to 10,000 pounds of towing, and a familiar truck feel. But here's the issue. Charging is slower at around 150 kilowatts, and the interior still feels more work-focused than premium. So it's reliable, but not leading anymore. Then there's the Tesla Cybertruck. This is the bold choice. Pricing ranges roughly $60,000 to over $100,000, with 250 to 340 miles of range and up to 11,000 pounds towing. Plus, you get Tesla's charging network, which is a huge advantage. But the design is extreme, and it doesn't feel like a traditional truck. So it's exciting, but not for everyone. And then there's the Ram 1500 REV. Expected to start around $60,000, going up to about $90,000, with 350 miles range and a claimed 500-mile version, and up to 14,000 pounds towing. But the real advantage is faster charging with 800-volt architecture, up to 350 kilowatts. And this is the key difference. Ram isn't trying to be extreme or experimental. It's trying to be the most usable. So when you break it down, the Lightning is the safe choice, the Cybertruck is the bold choice, and the Ram, the balanced choice. And here's the truth. This might be the first electric truck that actually feels normal, and that's exactly why it could win. So who should actually buy this? If you want an electric truck that fits into your life without forcing big changes, this makes a lot of sense. Especially if you have home charging and value comfort just as much as capability. But if you tow long distances regularly or need something proven today, you should think carefully before waiting for this, because this truck still has something to prove. The Ram 1500 REV isn't trying to be the most exciting truck, it's trying to be the easiest one to live with. And if Ram gets that right, this won't just compete with the F-150 Lightning. It could quietly make it irrelevant.